A reading from Through the Eyes of Jesus by Ames. The Truth About Death, 14th April 1996. Our prayers encouraged the others to join in, and now we were all praising the Father as we walked the road. As we turned the bend, we saw the town before us. It seemed so quiet. We entered the town and no one was in sight, and as we walked on, we saw why. There was a funeral procession and all the townspeople seemed to be there. 4 men were carrying a dead young man for burial. The sobbing of the women broke my heart. So much sadness, so much despair. He was so young, a woman cried. Why did he have to die? She sobbed. We came closer to the dead man. His face was so peaceful, so calm. Why cry for the sleeping? I said. He is dead, shouted Manny in anger. Can't you see he is dead? Are you mad? Someone hissed. Do you believe in God? I said calmly. Of course we do, was the reply. Do you believe in Abraham, your father? I asked again. Yes, we do, they said. Then do you believe that Abraham waits for you in death and that God will give you only goodness and joy if you have lived a good life? I quizzed. Yes, we do. What's your point? Said someone. Well, if you believe that and this man has lived a good life, why are you sad? There was silence for a moment. Even the sobbing had stopped. Death is not the end. It is but a step to your new life in God. I know so often in death only the sadness of a lost member of your family or friends is seen. You long for them to be with you. You miss them. Your life does not seem to be complete anymore. There is a hole in your life and you feel so lonely at times. See though that these are your feelings, your needs, and see that it is natural to feel this way. For in your love of the dead, you want them with you always. Try to understand though that the new life in God that good people come to in death is the greatest reward, the greatest joy you can ever have. If you can understand this just a little, you will find death not so painful, and you will understand it for the gift it is, a special gift from God for the good, but an eternal ordeal for the bad, I said. They all looked dumbfounded, and so I said, God, who is love, is the giver of life, and he is the taker of life. It is by God's will that all exists, and to glorify my Father in heaven, who is life itself, I will offer my life to show the truth in death. Now, I say to this man, arise and be free of death until you are called by my Father. Arise and glorify God with your every breath. I leaned over him and kissed him on the cheek as his eyes flickered open and he sat up. Where am I? He said, looking around him at the crowd who was still silent. I am hungry. Can I have some food? He said. The crowd broke into joyous laughter and began to embrace him. Then, as they started to praise God at the top of their voices, we slipped out of the village unnoticed in the commotion. As we left, we could hear, Where is he? Where has he gone? Master, why didn't you stay? Said James at my side. It is better for them to be left to enjoy this gift together. In time they will understand what God gave them in this miracle and in my words, I said. We walked on in silence, with my disciples thinking of what had just happened.